Hello, everybody. What's going on? This is Andrew, and I've got a bit of a weird one for you today. So, when Teferi, Who Slows the Sunset came out, I knew that I wanted to build a deck kind of like this to see if I could take advantage of Teferi's +1 ability, which can untap a land, an artifact, and a creature. So my whole idea for this deck is what are some of the best cards that you can slam into a deck with Teferi Who Slows the Sunset. Now, Teferi's not a broken card, right? This is not like the Teferis we've come to know, but I think it's powerful. You can turn his +1 into mana, you can -2 to try to find a card that you need. And then his -7 is you get to draw an extra card and untap all permanents during your opponent's turn, which is also really powerful. So my first thought with Teferi was, okay, let's jam Tangled Florahedron and Root Coil Creeper into the deck, right? Mana Dork on 2, Teferi on 3, plus untap the Mana Dork and a land. Now you have a counterspell up. Well, what are the good 2-mana counterspells in the format? Well, Jorai Disruption and Decisive Denial are pretty good. Okay, if we're playing Decisive Denial, we should have some creatures. Okay, let's throw Yasharn in here, let's throw Chariot, let's throw Ren and 7 in here. Easy peasy. Yasharn, I had started out in my initial build of the deck with a lot more Yasharns in. I was expecting Immersturm Predator to be a big menace in other mid-range decks. Obviously, that hasn't been the case, but I still think Yasharn's pretty good. And then we've just got some other things to kind of hold the deck together. We've got one copy of the Celestis, which is pretty good with Teferi. We've got a Quandrix command. This can counter an artifact or enchantment spell, which hits some of the good cards out of the mono green deck. Right? It counters Chariot and Ranger class. Kind of cool. We've got Memory Deluges. We've got a Doom Scar with more in the sideboard. And then we've got Amaria's Call, a Seagate Restoration, and some Epiphanies at the top end. And then a bunch of lands. And a Field of Ruin to try to stay ahead of opposing creature lands. And that's what I've got. I don't know how this deck's going to play. I haven't really tried it out yet. But it seems like we've got good stuff going here. I think that Teferi can be powerful. Another cool thing that he can do is untap a Chariot. So you can attack with Chariot and play Chariot on defense, which is kind of cute. Yeah, so we're going to hop into a few games and see if this Bant mid-range brew that I've come up with can do anything. It's got good cards in it, so it might just win some games because of the good cards. But I'm really hoping that we get to do something cool with Teferi along the way. So let's hop into our first game. All right, let's hop into the battle. And we won the die roll. We'll play first. No real lands in this hand, so I think we have to mulligan. Yeah, if we had an untapped land instead of this Teferi, we could keep it. But as is, I don't think we can. Yeah, we'll keep this. Okay. No, I wish I'd kept the first hand, because this hand doesn't do anything. Okay, now we've got something to work up towards. We've got the Ren and 7. And the game plan now is just cast Ren and 7. We'll just counter the Innkeeper here. We don't want to mess around. Farmland's a nice draw. I'm going to play the Seagate Restoration tapped and just pass the turn. Got Jorai Disruption ready to go again. And nothing from our opponent. And Epiphany was a great draw here, actually, because we can go Farmland and foretell Epiphany. Now we've got a plan. Hopefully disruption their play here. They don't even have a play. They have a Den of the Bugbear, which means they can kill Renin 7. What if I just don't do anything again this turn? Because I can slam Renin 7, and I can make a blocker. And then they'd have to spend their whole turn attacking into Renin 7. And killing the Bugbear. Yeah, that's probably fine. We'll make a 5/5. They prepare for war. They have a shock or a dragonfire. Yeah. Okay. There's a chariot. Okay. Can't cast this. Let's run out Creeper. And I don't think we're attacking. I think we're just chilling. And Renin 7 sucks. Because they can pay for the disruption now, so we have to just let that happen. Yeah, but now they can crew the chariot and turn chariot into a tree, basically. Why wouldn't they? Okay, whatever. Yep. So they're just chump attacking the chariot in, which makes sense. I'm gonna Field of Ruin something. I don't know what I want to do. Oh, I should have played this as a land. I don't know why I didn't do that. I think it's probably the Lair of the Hydra. Oh no! I'm a dingus. Oh, that's so bad. Oh geez, that's so bad. And I didn't even find a land. Yeah, we're just gonna concede this game. We're gonna start over. I sacrificed the land, so since I had 4 damage on the Renin 7 token, and it was a 5/5, once I sacrificed the land, it just died. And I didn't play the Drawer Disruption the turn before, which I probably just should have done. It's fine. It's okay. We're taking a mulligan. We're bringing in Decisive Denials and the Disdainful Stroke. I'm going to cut the Celestis. Trim a Creeper. I'm wondering about Yasharn. Yasharn matches up well into 3 damage removal. Maybe the Tangle Trap should come in because we saw Dragon's Fire. Yeah, I could see that. Let's trim it to Teferi. I have these fateful absences in the sideboard. I'm not sure that I want them in like green matchups like this. I mean, this might be the place to bring them in, but I don't know. Letting my opponent investigate just doesn't seem super great. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. This is the kind of hand we were looking for. Play this tapped on 1. I guess a lot still has to go right, but there's a Sentinel. Here's my Florahedron. Please don't kill my cute little guy. Okay, they made a treasure. Are they gonna bolt my bird? Kind of looks like it. Yep. Well, it's kind of okay. I can put this on white and pass, and then next turn I can just play a chariot. That's probably what I'll do. Just go chariot Ren 7 as my curve here. They have 4 mana and they've seen Draw Disruption from me. I wonder if that'll stop them from... Stormseeker, okay. There's Quandrix Command, which is pretty good. I don't know that I can afford to just do nothing this turn, though. So I think... green or blue? Let's go green, because I want to cast Ren 7, and then we'll just slam Chariot. Maybe this game I can be the one who Chariots into a Ren 7 opponent. What do you think about that? Cool. Innkeeper doesn't do anything. I mean, makes a treasure and gains life, but that's fine. Yep. No attacks. Cool. Ooh, Disdainful Stroke's kind of a nice draw. I wish I'd found a land, though. Let's see. Am I attacking with this Chariot? I think so. Let's attack and make a copy of a cat. Sure, they're chump blocking. Sounds good to me. Now I can play Teferi. And untap. Oh. I'm actually super okay with that. I'm kind of okay with that too. They just used all of their cards. Of course, their last card was a Chariot. Jeez. Well, that sucks. I just had to dodge Chariot for 1 turn. But now they can just attack with it right away. Now I'm super behind. Jeez, their draw was insane. And I just missed land again? I think I just have to do nothing. I can't Memory Deluge. Oh. It's been a really frustrating match. missing my land for 3 turns now. There's Goldspan Dragon. I mean, I have to Disdainful Stroke it, right? But now Chariot can just keep going. I can't do anything with this Quadrix command. Oh, they didn't bring the Chariot. I think I'm okay just trading everything off here. Okay, we found a land, so we can Ren in 7. Yeah. That's what we're doing. Here's my 5/5.
The trees are mighty.
Oh, come on. Just needed them to miss for a turn for me to get back into it. Now I think they can crew with this and this. And then I think I'm dead. Let's see if they figure it out. But I'm pretty sure I'm dead here. I don't know if that does it. Oh, I guess this can target itself. Sure. Darn. I feel like I was really close to turning the corner there. My opponent, like, casts 8 spells that one turn. Yeah, their draw matched up good into what we were doing. That's frustrating. Okay, we'll try another match here in just a sec. Alright, gonna try to compose myself after getting completely blown out that last game and misplaying in the first game. We're just gonna play good cards and do good things. I really want to keep this hand, and I think I'm going to. Need to draw lands, but I think that this hand's pretty good. We're gonna do this on green. This on blue. And then probably not gonna draw any lands and just lose, but my 30 plus lands deck should have lands for me to draw, so. Okay, this is a land this game. These decisive denials can counter things, obviously. Cool. Guess we'll just foretell this. Okay, I want to draw one of my blue-white dual lands, please. And then I think... I mean, I guess this kind of counts. It's a mana source. They might just counter it. Oh, divide by 0, sure. I think I've got tools to play into this blue-red matchup pretty well. The way my hand's set up, it's not the best, obviously, but I do think that we have tools for this matchup. So I'm either hoping that we draw a little bit better from here on out. Really just lands. Just lands on top of my deck would be great and would let me play the game. And hopefully we can show off what we're trying to do here. Yep, they're building up towards their epiphany that they've got back here. Okay, we found this. I can't really run out the Teferi, though. I can try to play a Celestis. But if they have a counterspell, I get got. So I kind of need to wait a turn, I think. Because we're so behind. Because I don't want them to just go land Epiphany on me, right? So now it's kind of forcing them to take it slow too. They're just going to play it iteration. And they'll play a land. Cool. So now I feel pretty okay playing the Celestis, holding up my Decisive Denial. And then the following turn, I should be able to Teferi, untap some lands, and start making things happen. Unexpected Windfall. I kind of want to counter this. It leaves them with just 2 lands. Yeah. I'm going to counter this. They might have a slot coming back here, so they can counter back, but then they'll just be left with 2 mana, and they won't be able to do much with that. Maybe they're sad because they have a land in their hand and they didn't play it yet. That would make sense. Getting a little bit of card advantage back because they had to discard a card before the spell resolved, right, as an additional cost. What? What are they doing? Why would they do that? Yeah. You cast this, and then you cast your Epiphany, not the way they just did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have 7 mana, so if I play Teferi, then I can untap that. Say go. Now I've got Decisive Denial and Quandrix Command up. Don't think Quandrix Command is going to do much of anything here. Oh, it can shuffle. You're going to make 3 devils. What do I want to do about this? So I can shuffle their Galvanic Iteration back into their deck with Quandrix Command, which is kind of cute. I think I'll let them have the devils. So I think the UI bugged out a little bit here. I'm gonna Quandrix Command to return a creature to its owner's hand and have them shuffle 3 cards into their deck. I want the Galvanic Iteration back in your deck. Actually, you can take the Island and the Environmental Sciences too. All of those are cards that I don't mind if they're in there. And so now I can add blue 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Cool. So I can Epiphany here. And then I can plus Teferi for mana. And then I can Memory Deluge. Find another Epiphany. Cool. My turn? Sweet. Let's Epiphany. We'll attack. We have another turn. I don't... Oh, I guess I can use the Celestis. Yeah, let's do that.
Who's counting?
Land. We will memory deluge now. Chariot seems good. Root Cola Creeper seems good. I think I'll take both of those instead of the disruption. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It might just be better to take these two. Oh, I forgot to tap this. Shoot. Well, I'll still have 4 mana, so that's okay. So let's go to combat, attack. And we'll just pass for now. I want to get Chariot going, but I don't quite have the mana to do it. I think I just let Teferi take some damage here.
I'm familiar with bullies like you.
Then I've got double protection. Yeah, that's fine. They can do that. Yep. This is fine. I'm feeling pretty good here. I get to draw an extra card. Yes, please. I'll discard a backup Teferi here. Okay. We're going to lead with a Chariot. Demon Bolt Teferi. Sure.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
We'll play this on blue. We will play our backup Teferi. I almost don't even need to untap lands, but I do. So we'll go to combat. Attack with the birds. And then untap, untap, untap.
Second here, second attack. Who's counting?
Cool. We're in a great spot. They've got to go for an epiphany here. Oh, and they can actually pay for both of my counter spells, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess I need to let them do it. It's their turn to take all the turns, it looks like. Attack me, huh? Sure. Looks like they have another epiphany. That's what I'm expecting, yep. Just letting that happen. Nothing to do about it. Still just attacking me? Yeah, sure. My turn. Or their turn again, yep. Yeah. Nice. I made them draw an extra land instead of a real card this turn. That feels good. looking for Ren and Sevens now to really start closing out this game. I might use Teferi's minus ability to loot. Or not loot, but, you know, try to find Ren and Seven this turn. I probably need to try to find a way to squeak a Lair of the Hydra into the mana base of this deck. I think I have 3 basic forests right now that I could probably swap one of them out for a Lair of the Hydra. And maybe swap... I think I've got 3 forests, 3 plains right now. So I might want to swap one of each out for the Lair of the Dragon, whatever. The white one and the Lair of the Hydra. Should probably do that. Our opponent's thinking long and hard about what they want to do here. Hopefully they hustle, because we've got to play another match after this. Or maybe they don't want to play anymore, and they're just taking their time, letting us know that they don't really want to play anymore. Not sure what happened here. They like cast the environmental sciences, got a mountain, and then decided to not play. Or they disconnected, which would kind of suck. They've still got 1 timeout to go through, so we're still just going to sit here and chill. I've liked this game, though. This game has shown off what I was trying to get done with Teferi. And I think we put ourselves in a winning position this game. I don't think that I played perfectly, but I do think that Teferi's been pretty powerful. And I think alongside Chariot and Celestis, we can see what I was hoping this deck would do, basically. Oh, it just auto-conceded them. Okay. I was expecting it to do something different there, but you know what? I will take it. Unfortunately, we don't have another game to go in. But you know what? I think I'm going to call that the end of the episode. We got to play a couple cool games with this Teferi deck. And yeah, I'm going to keep working on it. I think it's cool. I think it's a neat idea. And I'll see if I can improve on it all. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.